lovelies. Oh, I had every intention to be on time, but you know what? I'm on divine timing. So here we go. I got my moon hat on. We are going to step into it, even though I know the lunar eclipse is later tonight. So today we are stepping into some pretty badass energy. And when I say badass, I mean you got to make a choice now. You got to make a decision. Okay? This is where we are, and you have to either you're showing up or you're not. That's just the way it is. You're either going to show up, be present in your life, move forward, or you're not. Or you're just going to keep repeating the same thing. It's your choice. But with this energy of the heavy radiation, the plasmic light that's come in, the supercharge, how about this? When oh gosh, when mother had no movement, I just forgot the name of it. It wasn't showing. It went to 0. And I'm like, wow, she went to 0. That's what I was feeling. That's when I was feeling really sad. And I was feeling very emotional. Yesterday, kept losing my voice. Kept losing it. I was quiet. Had to be quiet yesterday. Now, voice is just fine. No sore throat. Wasn't hurting. Just when I would start to talk, it would just go boom. I'm saying. And I heard, just be quiet. And I start to talk again. Just be quiet. And I said, okay. I got goosebumps just from talking about this, because we went into 0 space. Mother's Schumann read went all the way down where it was 0 for, I don't know how long it was for. Peace be still. Yes. I had to shut up.com. So I said, okay, Spirit, I get it. You want me to be quiet. I get it. So you're seeing my singing bowl back here. It is for the crown. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go get my singing bowl. Spirit said, go get your singing bowl out from storage. And you're going to be using that quite a bit to the end of the month and then some. So you know that song, you can ring my bell, my bell, ring a, ring a, ring a. Okay, we need to ring bells now because it's the way that we are going to be anchoring. So all of you beautiful sound bathing priestesses out there, get your bells, get everything right now and have it in the space, because, oh, I got goosebumps. Ooh. Bring it in, even if you got a rattle, even if you have just your hands, if you got 2 sticks that you just want to tap together, you can do that. Just get something, because we're going to bring in the sound, and the sound frequency is where we're going into this. It's like all I've been seeing is this spinning, and it makes like this, I think it's like a torus, and then it pinches in the center, and it's going to go boom. So I'm like, uh-oh. So it's really important wherever you are to get some sound. We need sound today. So we're going to do sound, then we're going to go into the reads, and talk about that. And then I'm going to leave you be, because then I'm going to go eat and take care of myself, because I've been running around all day. Yes, Taurus Bill, thank you. You know, blah, 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 blah. Dyslexic comes in, and I blah, blah. So we're going to take that journey, and we're just going to become the divine mothers of energy frequency, cracking through stagnation, cracking through resistance. Okay? Everyone needs to make a decision what side you're going to be on. And it's not about sides. It's like, are you going to go up into the higher frequency and step into the new earth timeline? Or are you going to stay comfortable and stay in the, hold on a second, did I got my hat on right? No, I don't. Here it is. I'm all like, wait, my hat looks crooked. Or are you going to step into the old timeline where you keep repeating the same cycles over and over and over? Okay. Which is it? This is the time you make a decision. And know that your decision is being noted, and know that you are going to go through your testing if you haven't already been going through it. Okay, it's testing time. So get your medicine ready. Get it ready. We're still in the window. We still have a good 9 to 7 days of intense medicine that we're all going to be moving through. You're probably going to have a Twilight Zone moment where you wake up and you say, Dorothy's not in. Where's my red slippers? Where's my shoes? What's going on? You're going to feel the difference. I'm already feeling it coming in. And just being in that place of yesterday, not being able to go talking and da-da-da-da. I could do all my texting. They said that was fine. But this, the hecka, had to be quiet. Yeah. .com. I was like, am I going to have a new voice when I get back? Is it going to be different when I get back? When I get to talk? Do I get to talk tomorrow? Was that going to be silent.com too? No, you'll be talking tomorrow. I said, okay. So it had a lot to do with the vibration, the frequency codes that were coming in. And where was your signature vibration going to be? You didn't want it to get caught up in the artificial timeline. You're going to be quiet and wait. And then seal it. I was like, oh, okay, got it. Yeah, it was really fun yesterday. Be talking, next thing you know, my voice just go. No, not sore, not congested, nothing like that. I know what a sore throat, I know what laryngitis feels like. Nothing like that. It was like, okay, so today we're stepping into kin number. Welcome on in to Be So Light. Be Your So Light, yes. We're walking into, today is 3/13/2025, and it is the red lunar moon. I polarize in order to purify, stabilizing flow. I seal the process of universal water with the lunar tone of challenges. I am guided by the power of birth. What are we going to step into as birth? What is that birthing we're stepping into? The color is the red. Mercury is the planet, and then the chakra is the root, and earth family gateway. Here is the message. Cosmic history contains coded keys for the development of transcendent thought forms that surpass the limitation of our present acknowledged structures. Cosmic history contains coded keys for the development of transcendental thought forms that surpass the limitation of our present acknowledged structures. So this is 7th mental sphere right here. This is why I have the crown one. And then the 9th dimensional inner core timelines. This is also connected with Sirius B, 52, and this is hyperplasmic enlightenment. And this is moving into that number gateway of 441. So I'm like, ooh, yeah. Okay, so tonight we're going to have that lunar eclipse effect going into the early part of Friday. So it's kind of like being split between, depending on the timelines that you're in. We're going to be split between. So this is where, even though this moon is a blood moon, it is also called a storm moon. But this is where we are going to be seeing a lot of, how do I put it? Some of the stuff why we have to be really strong in the medicine that we're holding tonight. Shadow stuff that will be going on the outside. So we're going to anchor as much divine light, anchor where you are through sound, through voice, and that's what we're doing. So let's get it going. I'm going to crack the sound, and there's no room for tonight. We just got the dragon memory. Been using a lot of dragon energy today. Matter of fact, I had to get some things done. I had to call my dragons in to help get it done because things weren't moving. And I just said, you need to put the fire under somebody's butt. And if they don't get here to take care of the problem, then perhaps you need to feast. You know how to take care of it. Just handle it. Next thing I knew, about 30, 40 minutes later, a person shows up. I was like, wow, we've been down since Sunday, and now you're finally here. And it only took 10 minutes to fix the situation. Wow. Problems with the washer. All right, we're going to get ready. So get your water. I got the cards out for after. So you want to be focused in, get your smudge. I already did my smudging earlier. guardians of the air, that gateway of east, be here now. Calling in the guardians of the gateway of the south, of the fires, the acid. Calling in the guardians of the watchtowers of that beautiful west water energy. We ask that you be here now. Calling you through that strength of thunder. The clashing sounds of the elements, of the electrons and the protons, neutrons clashing into each other, making that thunder sound, breaking up stagnation. We call in spirit keepers of that north gate of earth. We call in the new frequency of the earth, the birthing of a new, anchoring in that timeline of the higher timeline energy for humanity, for the utmost divine good. Those who choose to anchor in, we ask that you come and be here and anchor into your higher self, dropping down into that divine heart of self. Take a breath here. Breathe in. Exhale it out. Drop into the heart of self. Dropping into the heart, expanding into your heart, breathing in as the thunder has just moved through, bringing in that essence. Breathe. Move into that space. Calling in the waters of the divine. Activating that water portal within us. We are all birthed through that water. Sometimes it can be a storm. Sometimes it can be calm water. Settle into the waters of the self. Breathe. Settle into the heart. Breathe. Move into that space. Bring that awareness. Drop it down into the solar plexus. Bring it down into the sacral. Drop it down into the root. yourself back. All of your energy. Call it all back now. Call it back strong. Call those pieces of yourself back strong and awakened. Rooted into the new earth timeline. Through the root, see that red cord dropping down into the earth. Down into the new birth of Mother Earth. Into her new higher self. She is lifting up out of the old and moving and rising into the new. She is calling all of you to the new home, a new way of being. Breathe, hold into that space. Allow yourself to expand. Drop into the earth star, into the water star. See the cord of your water star renewed and strong. Feel the ripple. Feel the connection. Feel the clearing of all the old leaving and to start anew. Like never before. All new. It's new because you say it is. Because you give breath to it. You speak it into being. A new way of thinking, being, growing. Breathe that in. Feel the connection to those times of Minnetonka, Lemuria, Atlantis, Meldic, Lyra. feel the clearing and a renewed connection to the spirit of clarity. Call into your divine ones. Call into the team of your ancestors. Give thanks as we enter into a new energy of connection to our higher selves in the utmost divine way. We do not consent to any type of lower form of energies that are for the negative. We do not consent to you. We break all of our contracts with the soul hunters. The soul hunters, we break the contracts. For you lurk in that light portal, snatching up souls to come back down and repeat all over again. We're breaking those contracts. We don't consent to you infringing upon the free will of the divine sovereign being and the divine sovereign soul. We are breaking the contracts. We consent no more to any type of trickery, switch and baited energy through the dark ones. We see you clearly. We do not consent to you in your lower vibrational ways. We anchor in to our higher selves. We anchor in. We send out the call to our star families. To assist us, aid us in our call, and keep reminding us of who we really are. We do not consent to fear. We do not consent to limitations. We do not consent to the energies of shame and guilt. We do not consent to the spirit of rejection. We do not consent to the spirit of unwanted. We do not consent to the spirit of poverty, scarcity. For these things do not exist in the new timeline, for they are old programmings. We do not consent to the old timelines of being, the old programming of beliefs. do not consent to any type of archons, negative reptilians, and negative draconian beings. We do not consent to your old programmings. You do not rule us. We are divine sovereign beings. We do not consent to spiritual hijacking. We do not consent to your spiritual psychic attacking energies. We do not consent to the artificial timeline. We do not consent to the artificial God. We do not consent. We anchor in this timeline right now of a higher timeline. We choose love. We choose newness. We choose to unite with our higher selves and remember who we are. We choose to become our true divine selves. We choose love. We choose compassion. We choose a unity, a divineness, sovereign, free will to live our true light way in our divinity of who we are. Let wherever we are, with the sounds of our voice, connect and be in the truth of who we are. Let us remember. Let our DNA that is still in some way, some forms of other parts of our DNA that's sleeping, we ask you now to awaken. We ask it now to be activated. We ask that the activations of the golden DNA spiral comes in of its true highest form and activates through the divine source creator. We are ready. We have been preparing for this moment. We are ready. Breathe. Step into that newness of self. No doubt, no hesitation, no stagnation, no fear. Only just the truth of you, your true authentic light. Anchor through the heart space. Feel the water star as it renews the water and moves you up through the root and the sacral and the solar plexus into the heart space. As you move into the heart space, allowing the heart space to expand. Feel that expansion of love entering. As the energy moves up into the beautiful throat, feel the throat expanding, being inspired. Feel that connection. As the energy now moves into the third eye, awakening that pineal gland, moving out all the blockages, feeling it being activated at the level of readiness. Feel the energy rise through the crown as the crown expands into the beautiful petals of the lotus flower. Breathe here. Inhale, exhale it out. Pushing up through the crown into the beautiful soul star, moving into the spirit chakra, into the universal chakra, into the galactic chakra, and finally connecting into the divine source of all there is, true benevolent source divine. Feel that connection. Breathe. Feel the beautiful light of that divine source energy. See the rays of the beautiful golden coated light. See the hues of the indigo and the purples. Feel that connection. Breathe. And see yourself now anchoring into the higher timeline. What does it feel like? Do you feel a sense of new beginning? Do you feel a sense of old timelines that you just see as observing, but you're not a part of it? Choose. Choose where you put your energy and your power. You choose. We give thanks and welcome in all of the essence and beauty of true prosperity. You will always have what you need and more comes to you easily. Your health is good because you call it in as such. You speak things so much easily into form, into your reality. Let this be the time and the moment that you see your true self. And you are not a part of the old timeline energy. You do not give your energy away to that. It is all about moving up into the higher timeline and observing the old as it moves out. The old way of thinking, the old way of being. Just allow it to move out. Breathe in the newness. Feel the connection. And when you are ready, place both of your hands at your heart space, bringing in all you are, connecting into that higher self, ready for new information, commanding it as such, commanding it into your space. Sit within that, be within that. Give thanks to the grandmothers, the grandfathers of all the utmost, highest, benevolent light. Give thanks to your beautiful dragons, the fairies, all the mineral beings, all the animal beings who come and whisper sweet, loving things into the ears and bring messages to you by sight. Give thanks that today you woke up. Give thanks that today you are your soul light. Breathe into a new and make it so. Taking a nice deep breath, exhale it out. And when you are ready, be present. Is everybody back? Is everybody connected? Let's step into our card read of today, and then go and be gentle with yourselves. Remember, do not overeat, because with a lunar eclipse, any type of eclipse, it's taking in that 28 days of energy all at once. So be very gentle with yourself when you eat. Don't get crazy with the food. Some of you are probably not feeling like you want to eat anything. We're going to start off with the crystal tarot cards first. We're going to pull for the crystal vision. What is the message as we are moving into that higher energy? What are the things we still need to pay attention to and make sure we're shifting and staying in that higher energy? And when women have wings, what were we doing? What is the message from the women who have wings? What is the one thing that we have to remember that we have forgotten? We have the key. You're welcome. But what is it that we need to remember? Oh, we gotta pull another one. Because it's the dual energy. Got it. With the star temple, when we step into that energy, we're going to ask Delphine first, what is she expecting? What is the message? For this lunar eclipse energy. And then the star temple. What is your message? And finally, to round up our gathering of today, this evening, the moon temple will be 3 cards. The crystal vision card is 3 of swords. Whatever we've been holding on to that makes us feel as though can't take it anymore, the energy is down, the heartache, we release that. Just let go. Let go. It's the energy of what we're releasing that has made us feel these last few days of weeping, crying, feeling like, I just can't. The urge to cry, that feeling comes up, and that is mother releasing things. There's things that's being released, and we feel that energy. And here we are, 9 of swords, What's keeping us up at night? What are we still kind of holding on to? What is that? How is that affecting us? Let us release that in this time. We're right in that window where we can just, if you need to cry, cry. If you need to just let go and just say, I can't do this anymore, state it as such. It's okay. Sometimes we just have to just say, I've reached where I reached my time. I'm not going there. Allow yourself to release that. It's okay to do that. You don't have to hold it. You don't have to try to look brave for someone. You got to look strong right now. Let it go. What have we forgotten? We have to be our own prophet. Remember the prophet. The prophet itself is going to tell us the true meaning behind that. It's a number 36, so that's that 9 energy. So the prophet says this: Jesus was a badass. And so are you. I love it. Jesus was a badass. And so are you. And we're talking about the real one. We're talking about the true one. The second part is of the 8, is the 3 cardinal direction. Yes. Stop feeling confused on which way to go. You have the matrix within the self to move forward. Now this is the meaning of this 8 card, how it holds. And it says, the house rules are instructions. The house rules are instructions. Sometimes life can be a little confusing. And it only gets confusing when you don't step into the self, when you don't claim the self. The oracle tells you this: to have faith and hope and anticipate, inspire, and foresee. Stepping through the door. We got this last time. We are stepping through that door. This is where we're going to be tonight. You're going to feel the shifting. Some of you will probably get some very interesting visits. Hi, lovely. You're going to get some interesting visits. So this is that time you're going to step in. But the oracle does say to the Star Temple, look, the huntress, the quest. The Palladian light, my quest to be wild and free. Not being stagnant. You're going to hunt. Your aim is divine. Okay? You already know where you're going, what you're seeing. Oh my gosh, look at my hands, you guys. Do you guys see that? There is nothing on my hands, but there is nothing but this gold light that was coming right through there. What the heck? Nothing surprises me anymore. I'm like, whatever. So we have the instinct of the full moon. This is where we are. We got this last time. And now we have the vision, the new moon. We have the vision. And then we have the reflection, 44. Look at the reflection. How are you showing up with the self? What do you see? How do you see yourself? Let's take one more look. Because this is where we're letting go of all the things that we held on to. That is that heavy energy, that trouble, that pain. I just mixed up the cards and guess who showed up? We got this last time. Progress. she's still gonna be, this is where we are. So we're in that place of, I'm ready. Let me ask you this. Can I ask you this? I'm gonna ask you this. If a starship was to show up over your house right now, brought down a beam of light, and then you see loved ones that look like you coming off of it, and they introduce themselves to you, and they tell you, we are here to help you. We are here to assist you. What would be the first question you would ask? And would you go? Or would you not? I'm going to tell you the first question you should ask. Because all beings, even human, have to answer in this way. What is your intention? What's your true intention of arriving here and wanting me to go with you? Where are we going? What's your intention? And you wait. If there's no answer, don't go. But if there's an answer and they're able to provide it, there you go. In this wording, what is your intention, is something that we need to be asking from this point on. What's their intention with that? What's your intention? What's your intention? And anyone that you ask that of, that's an elder, if they give you the stink eye look and get upset about it because you asked them, you just simply say, you know what? I asked that question because I just want to know what your intention is. And if this upsets you because I'm asking you, then this doesn't feel aligned. Okay? So, the energy is going to be very potent. Just know that the timelines are going to feel very out of sync. You're going to feel like you can't get your gripping. That's because you're moving up into that higher space. If you made that decision and you're saying, I am ready for all new things to be in my life, I'm ready to up level in my soul energy, and I don't consent anymore to all this artificial stuff that's been going on in the constructs of this matrix. I am no longer a part of that. I am choosing to be a sovereign divine being, and I right now anchor into the higher. And because I say so, so it is. Ashe, Javon, Aho. So it is, period. Okay? This is where we are right now. So this is that time you make that decision, you step into that. You step into that space of yourself. And make no excuses for choosing to show up to be joined up with your higher self, to show up as a form of your higher self, to call that in and unite with that, because your higher self is already in those higher dimensional places on higher timelines doing things. You just want a piece of the cake and want to align with it and get the ice cream. That's all. Hello. Beep, beep. So give yourself permission to do that. Give yourself permission when spirit comes in and says, I need you to just sit and be quiet. Do that. I got so much information just from just sitting, just writing in my journal. This is that time. You've been preparing for this moment. And it's just going to get a little bit like, whoa, what is that? But you're not going to be in panic. And remember this. Fear has been used to gain the momentum that they want. If you don't invite fear to the table and give it caviar and champagne, you're good to go. Okay? Just check and see who's sitting at your table. And just say, oh, no, I'm sorry. You can't be here. Toodaloo. Okay? Just tell them to leave. And if they don't leave, then that's when you step into a little bit more aggressive. You step into the dragons and you tell the dragons to take care of things. I love my dragons. I'm getting goosebumps because I'm talking about them. They don't play. And if you don't have your connection with your dragons, this is a great time to get that connection going. And having them introduce themselves and having them state what is their purpose with you. They are real beings. They are 12th dimensional beings. All right? So they don't have to drop down to come and do anything. No. They just take care of it. They're good at what they do. They see very wide scope of what's going on. Does that make sense? So let tonight be the night that you journal. Let tonight be the night that you write things out and get your home in order and make sure that you bless up your windows and your doors and making sure the energies are right. Cleansing and then nourishing the body. Because we're going to move through some stuff. There's going to be this ripple effect. When you go down to like a zero movement, what's going to happen? Remember that last year I kept telling you, mother's getting CPR, father's giving her the kiss of light. Father's got all those codes that he's giving her so she can birth a new her, a new earth. We're a part of that. Birthing of ourselves. We just have to give ourselves permission to do that and step into that and stop repeating all the old and stop being afraid of yourself and your abilities. I think that's one of the most saddest things in the world is that an individual will have these beautiful gifts and these abilities and you shut yourself down because you're too afraid of what people will say and think of you. They'll call you strange. They'll call you, oh, she's your friend. Hell yes, I am. I don't fit into the box. Never have and never will. Thank goodness for that. Because of that, I see it for what it is. I see it. When you're in the box, you just gonna see what's in the box, honey. That's it. What do? That's what you're gonna see. It's what's in the box. What's in your box? Get out of that. Don't let anybody put you in the box. This is the time you embrace who you are. You got gifts. Use your gifts. Stop sitting there psychologically talking down yourself. No. We don't have time for that. It's rise up time now, lovelies. And it's a time of stirring. So, you best hear what I'm saying. Somebody from the South is coming in. Like, wait, whoa. Like somebody from the South's coming in. Who's that? So please do yourself the honors, anoint yourself, be gentle with yourself. And if you do look at the moon and be a part of that, great. If you just want to kind of just be in your space, you can do that too. It's all about your intentions. Okay? It's all about your intentions, what you're setting right now. Storm. Storm is coming. But what do you want that storm to move out? Storm brings wind and rain, and it brings this force to push things out that's sitting in the way when the storm is coming. It shakes things up and it says, wake up! Get your ass moving! It comes in and it says, come on! I'm here to just push you. Push you. Storm cleanses, moves out old stuff so new things can come up. Sometimes it's not beautiful when a storm comes through. It can be quite destructive. But it's because of the storm, it makes people step up and build anew, to bring something new in as a part of change. So what storm has been brewing inside of you that needs to come out and just let it go? When we were in the tones and moving, it started pouring down like crazy outside. And I'm like, I was like, okay, I'm in sync. So be good to yourselves and drink lots of water, have your teas. If there is a storm brewing around you, just observe. Just be. Tonight, tomorrow, I'm moving into Saturday. Gonna be a little bit intense. Yeah, just a little bit. So, do that. Be good to yourselves. I am going to make me some rice and asparagus. I'm not supposed to be eating my cabbage, so I said, then fine, let me go ahead and cut it up and put it into my rice vinegar and my seasonings and let it just kind of get all nice and good in there. I'll have just a tiny little bit. Because I'm on this whole new regimen. I have to eat breakfast in the morning. I'm like, what? Can I just wait till 12, 2, 3? I'm breaking that intermittent fasting. I got so used to doing it. My body just finally said, you know what, we're done. Be careful with that intermittent fasting. You can actually mess yourself up because your body just gets used to that, and my body just started not being happy. I'm like, okay. But if those of you that are making those nice appointments to go tinge out herbs, just know a lot of times your medicine, if you go to any acupuncturist that's really good at what they do, they'll make their plant medicine for you to be taking. And I've already been on this 4 days, and I'm like, wow. Crazy. And as part of a mix, so I know Tara's in the house. I'm not sure if you remember when you gave me that powdered shungite. I found it today in my storage because I have to get it out because I am making these little coated frequency cards. Now, it's just not just any piece of paper. Don't get, no, come on now. You know, I'm going to do something. So it has layers of the colors, frequency in here. Then it's coated with crystals called Tahara. Okay. So I'm making this. Now, this is my frequency one. And I've been playing around with it. And I said, I like this. Even though I write it on the glass, but you got to put glass. You can only set the glass on top of this. Okay. Can't set plastic. Can't put your wooden cups. Can't put a copper cup. It's not going to do the same. You have to have glass because glass and water sees the memory and becomes that. Okay. So it has to be glass. So I found my shungite, my powdered shungite. So now I'm going to make some powdered shungite disc. That's really easy. That can just, you can use that. It'll help with shifting the energy of your water. You don't want to put this directly into your water because it's the powder form of the shungite. So when I found that, I said, oh my God, I forgot I had the powder form of shungite. Because people that get me, they send me stuff all the time. And so she sent me shungite stones, and then she says, I got the powder shungite. I sent it to you. And I was like, okay. And I was like, it comes in powder form? So I will be making some, but I have to test them out and activate them. And once I do that, then I'll say, okay, there we go. So this is really, really cool. You just set your water on it. Boom. There's nothing toxic on it. Easy peasy. And also it just has its own energy. So it's locked in the frequency plus the frequency of the color that's in between here. Okay, it's sandwiched in between with the code. So it's activated. Yeah, I'll activate that for you. So I love it. And that's part of Spiral Light practitioners. They learn how to make their medicines, how to code it, how to lock those codes in and keep it there. There's one thing to know how to do the codes. It's one thing how to tap into it. But if you don't know how to lock it in, it just goes straight through it. You're not locking it in, or it won't be as high. There's a way you have to do that. All right, lovelies. So I'm going to go ahead and skedaddle and get out of your ways. But I want to send each and every one of you some love and tell you to remember who you are. This is not our first time in a rodeo. If you want to go deeper and get rid of some contracts and stuff, please do. We're not consenting to any soul catchers. They're always waiting to recycle people back through. Those days are over. We're not doing that. No. Okay? All right, everyone. Everyone have a good evening. Get your house in order. Get your space in order. Much love to you too, Pretty Nikki. Get yourself in order. Go beautify yourself up. Anoint yourself. Got that myrrh oil. Get the rose oil. Get that going. Anoint that third eye. Anoint that crown. Okay? Anoint that crown. Anoint the back of the head here. I got my acupuncture little points on. Things hurt, but they feel good when I rub. But when she put them on, I was just like, Jesus, oh, you know. Anyway, isn't it strange the things we always have to do to ourselves to just be on this planet? We gotta do so much maintenance. We do more maintenance to ourselves than we do to our cars. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. All right, lovelies, be good to yourself. And I will see and chit chat with you tomorrow. I'm going to be waiting to see what's coming through for tomorrow. And then I'll let you all know. All right. But yes, these will be available when you are ready and you want to sit and have a quick consultation of what's going on with you. And I'll just mail it to you. But I'm not going to be mailing this over like Europe and all that. I'm going to do United States first. Let me do that. And then I'll branch out and go a little bit further. Okay. And keep in mind, this also gets infused with plant spirits, medicine, if you need that. Depends on if you need it or not. I'm going to tell you how I do that. Well, this is where I ask all of you to be divine, magical beings of yourself and have a wonderful evening. But wherever you are, be so light. Like and subscribe and share the video, please. Thank you so much. I love that. I love all of you, and I will see you soon. Guess what? Be that magic. Toodaloo.